So I just got an email. It says just launched. That is at least 25K.
I'm in another course once again, and that course is through the Beyonce Big Good Foundation. I was like, ooh, that's us. We need to
It is Monday, August 21st. I'm heading to my office. On the agenda for today is editing. That's what I want to do for the majority of the time that I'm there. Normally, if I leave this late, it'll be a tough time trying to get the whole video edited, and it's fairly long. It is so hot in here. Like, it's so hot. Whenever it's this hot, I get sleepy, and we already know how that goes. Right now, I probably have about 5 hours to edit it. Then I have to get back home with Melissa, watch it, and then I have to upload it. Can that be done before 7 o'clock? I guess we'll see, right? 3:35, and I just finally got it under 2 hours. It's at 1 hour, 59 minutes, and 25 seconds. And I have this clip that I'm editing right now. It's actually like a 25-minute clip. This is when Melissa is testing scents and trying to figure out which one is which. There was a company that says that they can duplicate scents. So we had sent them some of ours to see how they match up. Now she's smelling them to see if she can guess if it's our scent, their scent, and which scent it is.
Dropped off all the orders. You know what I mean, not orders. We gave away a free candle for leaving a review, so I just dropped that off. The lady just told me something I didn't know before. If you have more than 3 orders to scan, you need to have a confirmation sheet, because they can't scan more than 3 or else they'd be there all day or whatever. I really don't care that much. And once you get them the confirmation sheet, they're automatically gonna say that they have all those packages, blah, blah, blah. She said I can't bring all of them, it has to be 3. I'm like, okay, if I put in a Dropbox, would that work? And she's like, yeah, that'll be fine. But then I told her, I'm like, listen, you know, the reason why I'm bringing it to the window is because I was in a situation before where I put in a Dropbox and it never got scanned. Y'all don't know where the package is, and because it never got scanned, y'all told me I couldn't get the insurance money for it. It's pretty much what I was trying to avoid. Honestly, this is good to know because it's my first time doing shipping out this many packages all at once. So there was no way for me to know that before.
I have 11 minutes left, you guys. I have 11 minutes. So I'm gonna have to go home, edit it a little bit more. I didn't put the finishing touches on the video yet. So when I get home, I'm gonna have to do that. Then we have to watch it. Then I have to upload it to YouTube, which might take 2 hours. The video might not get up, honestly, till like 9 o'clock, which kind of sucks. Kind of sucks. I'm running a little late. It's already like 6 o'clock.
Give yourself a hand clap for being here. We already want to what.
This is
and
crazy,
this informs
and I'm gonna tell y'all
everything that you
after
do.
the
Your
course
why is your
done.
mission. It's your origin. It was that spark that drove you.
All right, so we are sending out the packages for the people doing the photography for us. We have a little bit of an issue. So we don't actually have enough candles for them. We came up with a little clever idea. We have bought removable labels a couple weeks ago because sometimes put the label on, they have the creases on them, and we hate that. So because these are removable, what we're gonna do is, so you see this is removable. Well, this one is not removable, but these are the labels, right? Yeah, I don't know if we have 12-ounce removable ones. So this is removable, right? So you put it on, take it off, no problem. So I'm gonna use this to cover this one and then put a new label on top of this one. So that's the plan right now.
Okay. I think.
All right, so this is the first part of what I'm doing. So I put on the removable ones on top of this.
Listen.
And now I'm gonna put the non-removable one on top of this one. All right, let's see what Melissa thinks about this one. This is the final product. If you look really close, I could kind of see like something in there, but maybe with the flash, you won't really see it. Are the O's slanted? I never noticed that. The O's are slanted. Did you know that? She probably knew that. That's crazy. You see that? They're like slanted. I didn't know that. I feel like it's my first day doing this, of doing stuff that's not editing videos. Like I have work to do that's nothing is editing videos. So I feel like that can get a lot more stuff done because I'm not spending 5 hours trying to edit one video. Damn, I've never seen this before. Let's see what I have on tap for today. I could do the schedule sent post. That's using ChatGPT to come up with words for an image, then take that image, put it into Midjourney, and then use that image to schedule it on Instagram. Change website layout because right now the arrows are white, but the background's also white, so you can't really see the arrows. Make pictures right size across all platforms. I feel like that's very important. Coming to the site, everything should be uniform. Right now it's not, so I might have to look into doing that today. It's 1:45, so got 4 hours. Good amount of time. Add paragraph to all products. So this is the website, and if you go to here, you see how there's like a paragraph right here? Well, everything doesn't look like this one. So some of them look more like this. So there's no reading here. It just kind of tells you what's in it. So we're gonna change that, have like an idea, a vision, a feeling of what this in is. I might start off with email Adam first. Load up the vlog and then load the podcast. Then check Judge Me. Then I'll probably change website layout for the arrows. So I was able to figure out a way to fix that arrow issue. The thing with websites like Squarespace is that it's a template, right? So it's pretty much for people who don't know how to build websites. What that means is that if you know how to code, then you can pretty much finesse the website yourself. I do not know how to code. However, I know how to Google codes. You see this highlighted stuff? So I found this on Google, I copied it, and it said black before, but you know me, I'm always trying to be a little bit different. So I wanted to see if I can change the color to something else. So look at this. So now it's not perfect, but it's better. So it has a little green arrow. That's what this hex number right here. So now look at this. If I turn this, if I write red here, right? It's supposed to turn red. Hold on, let me see. Damn. Well, look at my website embarrassing me. All right, so you see this? So this is purple now, if you look really closely, right? And I changed this number over here. So I'm gonna try and change it back and see if it changes. All right, so see, it went back to white because nothing is there. And then if I go back to what it was before, it's the electric green. So I think the purple is not bad. So I might stay with the purple. There's so much to do. This is definitely overwhelming. I just want to pay someone else to do this because it's so many small minor things, and I don't know how important they are by themselves, but together they're important. You'll probably have no idea what I'm talking about. So I am on a website called judge.me. So that's JUDJE.me. And they're pretty much a review website. We talked about them probably the last 2 weeks because we were getting reviews. Y'all remember that? Since we've used this site, we've gotten like 5 or 6 orders, and no one has left a review from the people that purchased. I'm like, okay, what does that mean? Does that mean the copy is wrong? And copy, for those who don't know, just the writing material. Does that mean that the colors are wrong, the pictures are wrong, the brand is not aligned? So that's the first question you gotta ask yourself. Then it's like, okay, do we even know how to fix that? That's the second question. Then we go to the website and say, okay, are we even allowed or able to fix these things? Because a lot of times you can't even fix the things that you want to fix on some of these websites. What really gets you is when they are allowing you to fix it, but they give you 100 bajillion options to fix it. So that's where I'm at right now. So here's the review. It says, hi, it's the person's name. Did you like your travel Esprit de perfume? Did you think it could be improved? Tell us why. Leave us a review below, right? How do y'all feel about that? Y'all feel like that is good? What would you change? What would you add? So now you go to the email settings side. These are all the options they have. So first, you can actually change the tone of the voice. So they got elegant. What does elegant say? Elegant says, if you have a minute, we'd appreciate if you told us what you think. That's elegant, right? I was using direct. They have friendly, which is not bad either, right? This is a chance for you to share your feedback on your latest order with us. Love it, let us know. Think there's room for improvement? Let us know that too. Whatever you have to say, we want to hear from you. So it's either between this one and direct. It probably should be custom, right? It should be a custom one. If it's custom, it's like, okay, do I have to go into my brain to figure that out? Or, right, do I go on a Hoppy Copy or ChatGPT to figure it out? And it's like, oh, in terms of how many times do we send it out? Do we send it out a bunch of times? I don't want to annoy people with sending it out or spam people. I know me, I'm the king of subscription. So I just got a new subscription. It's not really a subscription this time, it's more of a software. This is called Hemingway. A lot of people in marketing say is that you want to have all of your stuff be at a 5th grade reading level because most people are at that level. It's easier to consume it quickly at that level of reading as opposed to postgraduate. So I went to ChatGPT to give me a type of definition for this, right? Like I'm reading, I'm like, oh, it sounds real cool and whatever. It sounds real elegant and stuff. I'm like, okay, let me put it into the app called Hemingway. So I put in the Hemingway app. Now, what level of reading do you think this is? This right here, it says it's a postgraduate. Isn't that crazy? My goal is 5th grade and lower.
Was I not recording or did I run out of space?
I got 10 minutes left. I'm about to head out. I only have one more set left to do. I'm kind of disappointed. I feel like I've just did this. But I don't know what time I got here. I feel like the time I got here, I should have did more. I'll see y'all at the house. Can I leave this way? Well, if not, should I press that button? It worked. Leave this way. That door's locked. I'm back at home. I showed Melissa the changes I made. She's saying they're in the right direction. She likes some of them. She feels like they are childish, but you know, like I told y'all, I'm trying to go for 5th grade reading level because I've heard that helps with conversion. So right now, Melissa is, what are you doing? Oh, she's getting ready for OnlyFans content. So we're about to go record that, and then I think for the day, did you send an email to Adam? So actually, before I head to bed, I'm gonna check out one more thing on my list. That is the giveaway. So let's see who won this week's giveaway. Well, the winner's a winner. The winner is Tiffany. So Tiffany will be getting a signature size candle number 2. She can have a second one.
Wait, this is Tiffany?
Yeah.
Ah! Ooh! So I just got an email. It says just launched. Your credit score should not be the only thing standing in the way of your business's growth. We believe that a credit score is not the only way to predict a business's success. That's why we created this credit course, Mastering Personal Credit Management, a tool to help business owners bypass the minimum credit requirement and get qualify for a honeycomb loan.
That's crazy.
Take the course to improve your credit.
That's all you. That's crazy.
That is at least 25K. Easy 50K, y'all.
That's crazy. Yeah, listen.
Oh shit!
Just keep doing what you're supposed to do. That is the motto of the Ember Candle Co. So as y'all just saw, we got Well, we didn't get it, but it's a step in the right direction. So that means that we could probably get that loan from Honeycomb. I keep saying, do what we're supposed to do, and things will just flow in the right direction. Finally made it to the office. I'm using Hoppy Copy to come up with emails, and this is what they got. Listen, this is fire. Listen, this guy stick to the plan. We know what to do, stick to the plan. They asked me these questions, I filled them out. Brand, product description, target audience, topics, objectives, right? So it gave me day, like 15, maybe like 10 things, but it's 18 days technically. What do you think about this one? Bruh, I don't understand what's going on. I feel like all the Wi-Fi just stopped. Don't you hate that? Don't you hate when you run the business, you're doing the thing you're supposed to do? I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. I'm here, I'm working, and now no internet. At this point, I'm just wasting my time. At this point, I'm literally doing nothing. This is crazy. I don't know why my internet acting like this. I never had as much of a problem before. I don't know what's going on. This is not gonna work. That's what I be saying. I never be here doing non-editing stuff. So I don't really need the internet like that other than a couple things here or there. Well, that is it for me. I am heading home. Well, heading to the grocery store, and then from there I'll be going to the house.
Hey y'all, you haven't seen me in a while. We just gonna brain dump. Melissa's gonna say every single thing that happened, and Donovan's gonna have an amazing time editing this. I'm in another course once again, and that course is through the Beyonce Bay Good Foundation. They connected the people that attended the luncheon to Our Village United, which is a 12-week course that I'm in that's supposed to help the business, yada yada yada. I liked it more than I thought I would. This is my second week now. I was doom scrolling on Instagram at 3 a.m. and then decided to get focused on marketing and really focused on what we're trying to achieve, which is getting those online sales. We cannot rely on these markets anymore because they're too inconsistent. I go on TikTok, I start looking up like marketing strategies just to kind of point me into direction of where to go. I like using TikTok for exploration and discovery, and I also like using Pinterest. I feel like those two really could be informational and really kind of point you to the right direction. It may not give you all the facts, it may not tell you everything to do, but it'll give you a path to go on. So I was watching a video and she was saying, you know, you sell your products with your why and not your what. So telling people like what your product does all the time, like as much as we think it's awesome or we think like, you know, that's the selling point, it's not. It's the story behind it. It's the why you do what you do. And I didn't really know what our why was, like not concise enough, not to the point where if somebody asks me why do you do what you do, just flat out I can answer them. So it was something that I wanted to think about. Then I went into class. It was a marketing module that we did this time, and our guest presenter gave us it like a module on trying to figure out like what our why is. Like, and I just thought it just kind of like put a light bulb off in my head, like, okay, this is the right track. This is universe or God like reaffirming what I thought and saying like, yes, this is the path that you need to go down. You need to figure out what the why is and kind of go down this road. However, from that exploration, we now have a mission statement. We now have a vision statement. We now have a tagline. As you guys saw earlier, I think Donovan recorded it on his phone. Honeycomb Credit reached out, said that they have this new course. If you do the course, you'll be eligible to get a loan despite your credit. So I'm like, ooh, that's us. We need a loan despite our credit. It said that it's a 15-day course. Crack my knuckles, like I'm a course person. I could take the course, I could do it and, you know, just knock it out, make sure it gets done. I finished that course today. I personally wouldn't say that it's a 15-day course, but I finished it today. It's definitely shorter than that in my opinion. Then I get an email from Honeycomb Credit saying, hey, you finished the course, trying to do the application? So I'm like, all right. I'm trying to get all the information onto QuickBooks so that we can give that to them so that they can see the cash flow, balance and loss, and all that other good stuff.
Hey guys, it's 3 a.m. I'm awake. Donovan's awake. I am trying to figure out the bookkeeping thing. I decided to just use a template that they gave me instead of using a software, because the softwares that are supposed to make it easier are more complicated than the spreadsheets. I'm trying to get us the money. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get us the money. So they sent me 3 documents that I need in order to see if we can qualify for this loan. First one is a balance sheet. Second one is a profit and loss statement, also known as an income statement. And the final one is cash flow statement. I finished the profit and loss. Now let me do the cash flow statement. I'm gonna just choose one. I'm gonna figure it out. I went to go start doing it. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is more complicated. Just looking at it, if you're just looking at it, it's like, I don't know if I'm supposed to put this here. I don't know. I'm like, okay, let me look up a video on YouTube that'll tell me how to do this. So I'm looking up the video on YouTube. The guy starts talking cash accounting method and versus an accrual method. And there's an indirect method and a direct method and all this other stuff. So I'm just like, I'm trying to follow him, I'm trying to stay with him, right? He said we're gonna do the indirect method because it's easier than the direct method. When the last time you heard something indirect is easier than direct? But either way, so I'm starting watching the cash flow, the balance sheet video, and now he's talking about another document that we need that they didn't ask me for. So now I'm just like,
Yes, I'm telling you right now, today is not one of my best days. Definitely feel super exhausted. Not really sure why. Maybe because I was up earlier. Maybe because I've been working kind of a lot during the week. Also, I feel like it's in part because I don't really have nothing really big to do. I feel like I've cleared so much off my plate, and anything else I need to do requires money. So right now I loaded up the vlog just to see how long it's gonna be. The likelihood of me editing today is very slim, but let's see how long this vlog is. All right, so this vlog is currently, wow, that's it. That's crazy. Maybe it's more. Maybe I'm missing something. Damn, that's crazy. Yep. I'll be editing this on Monday. I'm gonna get up early, edit this, knock this out. The reason that I've been procrastinating all day is because I felt like I was overwhelmed by the amount of work I gave myself. But I decided my to-do list says to do 1 email. I'm working on that one now, as opposed to doing the full journey of 7 emails. The email was completed. And now if anybody signs up, they get 2 emails. You get the first one, and then 3 days later, you get the second one. Shout out to MailChimp for the customer journey. And for anybody who wants to see the emails that we send out, see what we do and see how they look, just go to the website, embercandle.co, and then you just fill out the newsletter thing or whatever, and you can see it. More annoying things that have to be done that mean nothing but a little bit of something. I'm about to wash the sheet for the table because I've been looking real crazy the last couple months. What's that? Oh, finally. Oh.
This whole box, it's 12. It's 12. We could break as many as we like. That's the vessels that we use at the craft fair to put the candles on as a display, because we be breaking. Now, because we do multiple craft fairs, right now we get at least 3.
Just now getting this out the freaking washing machine. It's like 9:15. I'm not even gonna dry it. I just gonna take it upstairs. I'm just gonna let it dry upstairs. Good morning. It is Saturday, day 1 of our craft fair. I'm hoping that we can make $2,300 this weekend. The weather doesn't really look like it wants us to do that. It's kind of raining, but it's supposed to get better throughout the day. All right, so everything is packed. I'm on my way, and I will see you guys at the craft fair. Just got a WhatsApp message from our ads person. He said that he was talking to the Google team to figure out why we aren't getting more sales on the website. So he said we're gonna have a meeting for Monday at 5 p.m. with the Google team. I don't know what that means, but sounds like the time I want to be at. We are making great timing. Like, I'm supposed to catch, look at that sun hitting me perfect. Stay right in the sunlight. I'm supposed to catch the 9:40 train, but the 9:30 train is 3 minutes late, and I am 7 minutes early for my 9:40 train. Somebody about to get arrested. She said I know who it is. I mean, they do this more than once. All right, let's see. I just hold up my train ride.
Hey y'all, this is not the final look. It's kind of humid and rainy outside, so I don't want my hair to shrink or anything. So I just wrap my hair up until I get to the fair, and that's also like my edges aren't laid. Like if I was really doing this as a look, like my edges would be laid, you feel me? But that's neither here nor there. It's 11:30 and I'm just now leaving. I made perfumes, I made some samples.
What up, what up, what up?
All right, and then this was your guy.
Yeah. G-Hope Services.
And then do you guys have an Instagram?
No social media. This is a thumbnail. I'm at the fair. Melissa has 2 people with her. I would say it's going kind of slow-ish. It kind of picked up a little bit. This morning, I wasn't really feeling it, so I had to like push myself to get some sales. I think I did 1 sale in the first 2 hours. It was like a Sunday kind of day. I feel like the people that were coming weren't trying to buy anything. It was weird. Then we got to another wave, and during that wave, people were like excited for the candles. They loved the game. They loved the scent. They loved the beeswax. They loved the wooden wicks. And then they were just like, oh my God, I love this. All right, I'm gonna see you later. And I'm like, well, they win? Oh, somebody won. It's just crazy because they wanted to buy it and they just didn't. That happened like 4 or 5 times. One person actually came back after we gave her the cent cards. If we did the math for how much money we make from the cent cards, I'm pretty sure like one, she bought a big candle. That's like 250 cards right there. So they're gonna buy a candle. See, look at them excited, smelling the candles, not the card. Just buy a candle. What's the thing? Y'all got money to buying a candle? $20 right now, they don't buy a candle. Sometimes I don't want to come in because I'm kind of like tall-ish and black. So I was like, if I just pop up, I feel like it can kind of disrupt the flow of the sale. Are they gonna? Oh damn! I gotta go in to help. See, she gonna look at me right now. Watch. She gonna look for me. We're in the market, still kind of slow. I'm gonna show y'all the aisle. It's like 3 people there. And then if you look over here, there's literally no vendors in this whole area. There's no vendor. That's not crazy. So Ariel just pulled up. She's about to try some new perfume. Ariel.
It's free. It's not.
That's retail therapy or divine feminine?
Divine feminine. I like
You like floral scents.
So we're back at home from a tragic day at the fair. Not sure what we could have done. I mean, we could have sold more, right? Could have tried to sell more. I think we probably could have got another maybe $100, $150. But even still, I feel like it was rough. Hopefully tomorrow's a little bit better. Dude, it had a lot of times where it was empty and times where it wasn't empty.
Oh, I meant in terms of like vendors.
Oh yeah, there was definitely no vendors there today. The whole back wall was empty, which is kind of crazy. So we will see y'all in the morning, and hopefully tomorrow's a better day. And y'all already saw how yesterday was. It's super late. I was not trying to leave the house at all. Like, I really wasn't. I was trying to record as much OnlyFans content as I could, but it didn't really get that much. We were trying to figure out what we're gonna do, if we're gonna even still do markets. My notes been bothering me all morning. We're trying to figure out if we're gonna even do markets, if we're gonna just go outside ourselves and sell on the street with a nice setup. The issue is that we have to pay $17.75 for the following month. We only have like $1,200 to our name right now, so we'd have to borrow money to then pay them, and then pay the person who lends us money back again. All right, we finally made it to Artists and Fleas. It's probably like 12 o'clock right now, so let's see how busy it is in here. Here's a game plan that I just came up with. We've been trying to figure out what we're gonna do exactly for the market, because bro, there's nobody in here. I've probably been in here like 15 minutes, maybe, what time is it? Maybe 10, 15 minutes? 2 people walk by the table. In the contract that they gave us, it pretty much says that we have like 30 days. After 5 days, it's 2.5% interest fee you have to pay. And then after that, there's nothing really happens to you. But then after 30 days, they charge you 12% interest. To me, that means we have 30 days to pay before anything really happens. So I'm like, all right, I'm thinking we just not pay this month, keep coming every week, see how it is. If by the end of the month it was worth it, then we pay, because it's supposed to be on the busier months. If it's not worth it, we just leave and don't come back. So when Melissa comes, I'm gonna see what she thinks about it, and then we're gonna spend this whole month trying to sell outside and do other fairs. Because I'm doing the numbers right now, bruh, and I think in July we didn't even do $4,000, and we paid $17.75 to be here. So let's say we made $4. You subtract $17.75 from that, so that's $4,000 minus $1,700. Just like that, we're at $2,300. The cost us the inventory is about 30% of whatever we sell. So if we made $4,000, $1,200 of that went to buying inventory. So that pretty much leaves us $1,100. So $32 for each of us each day to get here. These subtract transportation, that's another $300 to get here. So we're at like $600, right? That we made this month. That's not including food. Every week we probably spend like, that's 20 on Sunday, 20 on Saturday. Is that retail therapy? Yeah. Yeah, that's my favorite one. This is bad. I'm telling y'all, this is gotta pivot again. Like, how did craft fairs become so bad? I don't think we updated y'all about this yesterday. Earlier in the week, we had the honeycomb thing where they reached out to us. Melissa did the course in 20 minutes. They pretty much asked for the financial statements and a bunch of P&L documents. And they sent this email right here after that. First, they said they would send it to their underwriters. Now, that might sound normal to most people, but for us, it's weird because it's a crowdfunding platform. The reason it's weird is because if it's crowdfunding, you don't need an underwriter to crowdfund. They then respond back to us saying that, or asking us if we have someone that can co-sign a loan. That was never the agreement. The agreement was not for a co-signer or credit score or anything. Like, it was like, we know y'all don't have good credit, we're gonna give y'all some money. That was the agreement. Or at least put y'all on a platform to crowdfund. There was no talk about them giving us a loan, but because we've been through so much loan process in the last 2-3 years, we just assumed they would try and give us a loan. This is a disaster. I literally just spilled perfume back here because someone wanted a perfume. So we saw a lot of perfumes today, like 3, I think, maybe. And what happened was they wanted a perfume, but they wanted a different color. And I didn't have that color in that perfume, so I had to like swap them. I tried to swap them. I spilled them on the floor. I'm like, oh my goodness. Then I'm like, that's the only one we had left. I'm like, damn. So I luckily ended up finding one other one just lying around, and she didn't mind the color, so I didn't have to try and swap it again. But Lord have mercy. Oh my goodness. It was terrible. around the market because I wanted to see who's not going to be here next week. There are maybe 5 people who are not permanent or some type of version of permanence there, and none of them will be there next week.
Really?
Yes. So no one that came this week for the first time or like for a one day will be there next week, except for maybe the one in the front.
They might have paid already.
Right.
But like if they paid 1 week and then saw how it was, they probably wouldn't have paid for 2.
So that's what I saw. So that means that everybody that is there, all the money that they have, is from people who are semi or permanently booked to be there. So I'm on the train waiting for Melissa. She went to go get some paper towel. I will see y'all when we get back to the house. I don't even tell y'all, we got an email about being late today. I feel like I told y'all they was gonna say something to us today about being late or something. But at this point, it's like, listen, we're pretty much done with the market. Like the market is finished. It's getting so bad. Like we said earlier, it's literally probably 5 people that are there that are not regulars. Every other person, maybe 2, every other person makes the majority of their money outside of the craft fair, and then they have the craft fair as like a, oh hey, I'll be here and come check me out type of thing.
Yesterday, we did 15 sales. We sold 5 big candles, 6 medium-sized candles, and 7 small candles. So that came up to a total of $532 gross and $469.80 net. Today, we did 8 sales. We sold 5 medium-sized candles, 1 small candle, and 2 perfumes. So that came up to $247, and that is $232.70 net. So for the entire weekend, we did to $779 gross, $702.50 net.
That's the whole weekend?
Yeah.
We did more than that last Saturday. Crazy.